My beloved, I know you've walked through darkness so deep it felt impossible to escape. You faced storms that almost tore you apart, carrying burdens that seemed too heavy to bear. There were moments you wondered if your heart could take any more, and when silence felt so heavy, you thought I had left you. But I never did. Even when you couldn't see me, I was right there, holding you, keeping you together, and working in ways you couldn't yet see. I was building something eternal inside you, a strength the world can't explain. Not a strength from easy days, but one shaped in the fire of endurance. You saw your hands tremble and thought it meant weakness. You noticed your slow steps and believed you were falling behind. But I saw you as a victor, because even in pain, even in confusion, even when you felt drained, you kept coming to me. You didn't quit. What you didn't see was that while your body shook, your spirit was growing strong roots. While you had questions, your faith was becoming unshakable. While you cried, I was shaping you in the fire of my love. I have never measured you by your mistakes. I measure you by the destiny I gave you before your very first breath. The strength rising in you now isn't from trying harder. It's from letting go and trusting me. It comes from the moments you opened your heart to me, even when it hurt. From the tears you turned into prayers. From the quiet hours when you chose to believe without proof. This isn't about pretending you're unbreakable. It's about seeing that when you felt most broken, I was rebuilding you with my own hands. The pieces you thought were gone were always safe with me. Now, I am bringing to life what I planted deep in your heart long ago. It's not a strength that boasts, but one that stands firm when the world around you shakes. Not a strength that hides weakness, but one that holds it close and still chooses to rise. You are more than the labels others placed on you, more than the moments that tried to break you, more than the failures you feared would define you. You belong to me, and I am not bringing back the person you used to be. I am revealing the person you were always meant to be. Every time you chose hope instead of despair, it mattered. Every time you forgave when bitterness begged for your heart, it counted. Every time you trusted me while fear shouted in your ears, heaven saw it. You were planting seeds in the unseen places. And now, my beloved, the harvest is starting to break through the soil. The winds that once tried to destroy you have only stirred the fire I placed within you. And now that fire is beginning to shine, slowly, gently, but surely. You wonder why the journey was so hard, why the battle never seemed to end. It's because the weight of what you now carry needed a vessel strong enough to hold it. I don't place gold in broken jars without first sealing them with my own hands. I don't entrust my purpose to those who are easily shaken. I needed you to know that your foundation is me, not your plans, not your strength, not even your understanding. This is your moment of becoming, not as people see you, but as heaven sees you. Now you carry wisdom born from wandering, compassion shaped by pain, and faith made unbreakable through the long nights you waited and trusted. What others see as weakness, I call refinement. What they call delay, I call preparation. You are not moving forward empty-handed. You are clothed in the authority that comes from surviving, wrapped in trust, carrying the fragrance of worship, born from tears. You are stepping into this next chapter with more than enough, not because the road was easy, but because you refused to stop. So lift your head, my precious one. The horizon ahead isn't new. It's the promise I whispered to you long ago, even when you were in the darkest place. The vision you thought was lost is alive again. The purpose you believed was gone is waking up. The dreams you surrendered are starting to bloom in my perfect timing. This is not about perfection, but about my presence with you. I haven't been building a life of comfort for you. I've been growing a life of close connection with me. A life where faith doesn't depend on what happens, but on how close you are to me. where hope is strong and steady, and where love is endless and unconditional. You are stronger than you realize, more steady than you believe, and more ready than you know. The strength growing inside you isn't just yours. It's heaven's breath within you. It's my spirit whispering, "Rise again." It's my hand on your shoulder, my voice urging you forward. Not in struggle, but with quiet confidence. You've walked through sorrow, but joy is on its way. You've faced endings, but new beginnings are here. You have questioned everything, but the one answer you need is this: I am with you. So keep walking, beloved, even if your hands tremble, your steps are slow, and your tears are still drying. Walk not because you feel strong, but because I am carrying you. You may have felt like you reached the end of your strength, but that's when I awaken my own power within you, quietly and steadily. What you saw as breaking was me drawing you closer. Speak truth in the silence. I have not tried to break you. I have been growing your strength like a garden growing through hardship. Don't let your past steal the promise I'm planting deep in your surrender. Resilience isn't just rising from ashes. It's the start of new life. You might have thought you reached your new beginning, but this is just the beginning of what I have created in you. You are stepping into the fullest expression of your strength. You've doubted yourself. You've compared your strength to others. You've mourned the time you thought was slipping away. But listen, my precious one, there is no delay. No clock controls the timing but me, and you are exactly where I want you to be. I'm not just preparing a path for you. I'm preparing you for the path. You may have felt forgotten, overlooked, or unqualified, but I have been watching every step along the way, every quiet act of obedience, every whispered yes when no one else was listening. Every time you chose me over comfort, I was shaping you into a vessel ready to carry more of my glory, my purpose, and my presence. You are not late. You are not behind. You are right in the center of my will. Even when you can't see my hand guiding you, remember, you were never meant to carry this burden on your own. The weight you tried to bear alone was never yours. I have always been your strength. I have always been your sustainer. Now, I'm inviting you to rest in this truth. I am enough. The world tells you to strive, to prove yourself, to become more. But my voice says something different. Beloved, you already are. You are already chosen, already loved, already worthy, not because of what you do, but because of who I am. And I am yours. In this season, I'm not asking you to perform. I'm inviting you to abide, to lean on me when you're tired, to come close when you feel empty, to believe that I am not just with you, but for you. Nothing in your story scares me. Your wounds don't disqualify you. Your detours don't surprise me. I am the God who redeems, who restores, who brings beauty out of brokenness. And right now, I'm doing that in you, even when you can't see it yet, even when the proof hasn't come. I'm writing something eternal into your life. This is something that can't be measured by achievements or praise. It lives in every life you touch, every prayer you whisper, every step you take in faith. Your weakness isn't the problem. Your surrender is the key. There is a strength in stillness the world doesn't see, a victory in quietly enduring, a triumph in staying faithful, even when it's hard. You have done more in the waiting than you realize. You fought battles no one else saw. You chose joy when sorrow seemed easier. You kept walking even when giving up whispered to you. And I, your Father, saw every step. Your quiet obedience has shaken the darkness. Your faith, though small like a mustard seed, has moved mountains in the spirit. So don't despise the slow days. Don't belittle your unseen faithfulness. The world may miss it, but heaven sees. And I celebrate you, my beloved, not for what you do, but for your heart. I see how you've grown, stretched, and learned to trust me deeper. I know how hard it was to let go of control. I know how much you longed to understand. But true faith isn't built on understanding. It's built on trust. I have never left you. I've been closer than your own breath, writing my name into every moment of your life. This is the season when you'll begin to understand why the battles were so fierce, why the fire was so intense, why the waiting felt so long. What I'm creating in you isn't temporary, it's eternal. This isn't just about you. It's about the generations who will walk freer because of your obedience. It's about the lives that will find healing because you chose to believe in me. It's about a legacy of faith that will outlast you because you trusted me in the dark, rising not in your own strength but in mine. So walk forward, not because you feel ready, but because I am with you. Let my peace calm your chaos. Let my truth steady your steps. Let my voice drown out the noise. You are not fragile. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are filled with my breath, covered in my grace, and surrounded by my promises. This is your awakening, not an awakening to strive harder, but an awakening to receive more, to receive my love in deeper ways, to receive my joy without conditions, and to receive my strength that never runs dry. May these words settle deep within your heart, reminding you of the strength, love, and presence that surrounds you always. Whenever doubt or fear come near, return to this truth. You are never alone. You are deeply loved and held by the one who walks with you every step. If this prayer has brought you peace today, carry it with you and share it with someone who needs to hear it too. May your journey be filled with hope, courage, and unshakable faith. Amen.